This is Brian Miller, Executive Director of Coach Approach Ministries, CAM for short. I'm joined today by Karen Howells. She's the founder of the Portland-based firm, the Howells Group. I wonder where they came up with that name. I am trying to figure it out. Karen has worked as an executive coach as well as a leadership, teamwork, and organization development consultant for companies large and small around the world for more than 30 years. She started when she was 12. Welcome, Karen.
Thank you.
It's good to the podcast.
Yeah, love it. It's good to be together.
You are one of my favorite people, and selfishly, because you have developed and are transitioning out of the business that I want to have.
Is that why we're talking?
It is certainly a good reason why we're talking.
That's great.
But I won't get into that as much as in the midst of this, you are, after 30 years, you are transitioning out of the business you started.
Yes, I founded the business because I wanted to really help people grow and succeed and have the tools that they needed to succeed. And I started with 2 little kids and just grew it slowly as they grew up, which was another part of my agenda, if you will. And it's been a ride. I did it longer than I thought I would. I did it places I never knew I was going to go. And it was more successful than I thought it was going to be. So, I mean, there were lots of bumps along the way, even now in this transition as I'm transitioning out, which I think is what we want to really focus on today.
Well, and before we get there, you're doing something. I think lots of us want an established coaching practice. And we think, what does it take to get an established practice? But one of my 10-year goals, or at least long-term goals for a company I'm starting, is to sell it.
Yes.
And so not only do I want to be able to have a full-time load of clients, I want a business I can sell. And you are doing that even as we speak.
Yes, we just signed the legal documents the end of December 28th. Wow. Yeah. And it's a crafted, customized plan so that the buyer wins and the seller wins. And most importantly, our clients win.
The clients win. It's win, win, win.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm always wanting. We'll see. There's risk in all of this.
Well, it's interesting. It's gonna have your name. I don't know if they're going to change the name. It's the Howells Group, and that's you. And so your name's going to be on it.
Yeah, they aren't, which is also why I was a bit picky about this. I was surprised. But the new buyer, who has been working with me for 2 years as a senior consultant, didn't want to change the name. So we're going with that.
I love it. Well, let's talk about transition.
Yes.
And you've put together 4 thoughts about how we as coaches can help our clients in transition. And truly, I would say all of our clients are going through some sort of transition, whether well-defined or just because everything's changing these days.
Absolutely. And usually our clients are going through multi-levels of transition. I'll give you an example. I'm coaching right now a very successful woman. She started her business during COVID and now has a 7-figure business. Now, part of that is because she already had a lot of network in state government. But her son just came to work for them. They're growing beyond what she planned. And she just lost one of her key partners. So it's positive transition. Her son's doing great. He's running the finances. They probably have 35 consultants, way bigger than our firm. But she said to me in our first coaching session, I don't know who I am and what I'm supposed to be doing because everything changed. And sometimes we can have an urge to move them forward into action. But what this client, who's very insightful, needed was time to really process what that statement meant. I don't know who I am and I don't know what I'm supposed to do.